Alrighty, welcome back to, oh God, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, episode 18, season number 17. It's 2036. This is the NBA 2K20 career sim, LeBron James clones. The three of us are still going strong, but things don't look very good for Laffy. I just checked the pick protection that he had last year that rolled over to this year. Fully rolled over. So the Jazz are projected for the second pick in the draft, and they aren't going to have it. That one stings, although it wouldn't make a difference in the long term for Laffy. We'll be retired by the time it matters. Just sucks for the Jazz. Ben coming off another fantastic year. I'm coming off of a disappointing loss as the number one seed in the Western Conference playoffs. So I'm hoping we can recover. Let's take one quick look at the standings as we head into the 2036-2037 season. All right, so here's where we're at from last year. Ben hung 62. It's the second time he put up 62 points. It's tied for his third best season ever. I had a rough year. I mean, like, everything was solid, but 20 points. Laffy had 16 for the fourth time in 5 years. Ben, 100-point lead. I don't think there's any way for me to catch Ben without winning an NBA title. You would think that I would have at least a decent shot this year and potentially next, but it's all going to come down to that. Can any of us win an NBA title? 16 years in, no success yet. All right, starting off with the Jazz lineup. Kurt Geiger moves into the starting point guard spot, 82 overall. Darius Pollard, he was the 7th pick overall in 2034. 76 overall shooting guard, that's not great. Laffy still holding it down as per usual. Tudor Busca, 75 overall power forward, the 29th pick in the second round, 2030. Okay, so a while ago. That's not at all what should be the starting power forward for our team. Senso Avante just holding it down at center. For some reason, I like this dude, and I don't know anything about him. Why is Horace Gordon not starting? 85 overall. Get Darius Pollard out of there. And then it just falls off a cliff. Holy hell. Cody Mullins, Jonathan Beasley, Diedrich Thomas, Louis Winley. This team's bad. This team is really, really bad. Richie Paxton, 5th overall pick in 2035, out with an injury right now. Needs to come back, but it doesn't really matter here. The Jazz stink. I don't know how they're 2-2. All right, for the Spurs, also 2-2. Percy Cunningham, 84 overall, first pick in 2031. Spurs first pick in 2031. 30th overall pick. Roman Gornev been holding down shooting guard for a while. And then we know we've got Ben and Mark Lloyd, stalwarts of the Spurs offense for a while. How long has Mark Lloyd been there? Yeah, 26, 27. Mark Lloyd there forever. High schooler, 11 years. And then Andrew Atkins, 78, starting at center. Lonnie Chandler, 81, point guard. Malik Holloway, 81. Johan Fredrickson. I think there's another Johan Fredrickson in the draft this year, and he is projecting to be, like, really good. Yeah, so Johan Fredrickson, currently projected to go to the Knicks. We'll get some NBA player comps later, but he's the only A- overall prospect as of right now. It doesn't come over for 1 year, but new Johan Fredrickson could be a problem. Finally, my Blazers, Brett Hughes, a 78 point guard. I hope there's an injury. I mean, like, I don't want an injury, but that's not great. Roy Stevens, been here forever, got drafted in 2027, 85 overall. I'm still fantastic. Thierry McCode, not so fantastic. Stephon Williams, 84. Evan Mobley is an 82. That's scary. Josiah James still there, 83. Adrian Parker, my third center now, who makes stupid amounts of money, 81. We've got the depth. I just don't know if we have, like, the true second banana that we need. I don't know if I can get enough scoring from Roy Stevens and probably Josiah James. I'm hoping we can find, like, one more dude, or I don't even want to say this out loud, but, like, if we could trade Evan Mobley for a scorer, I think that might work because we have 2 centers. First month in the books, James Wiseman is the November player of the month. Ben Raza, Western Conference Player of the Month for November. It's not a good sign. I don't need Ben going back to back to back. Yeah, not going to have to worry about Ben going back to back to back. Pinched nerve in his back. Out 4 to 6 weeks. I couldn't find him on the scoring chart. He was scoring 31.4 a game, which would have been second in the league. When I went to the screen, I didn't see him. I'm chilling down here at 25-6. Lofty chilling here at 25-1. Let's not forget, I am on the last year of my deal. Is Ben still on the last year of his? Nope. Ben re-signed and then immediately got hurt. Where's it hiding? Yep. Ben re-upped 3 years, $153 million. He's probably staying in San Antonio for his entire career. I'm hoping I leave. I'm the worst. Time for all-star captains. I'm back in business, baby. Thank God for Ben's injury. Team Melvin, Team Josh. I take Ben with the first pick. Melvin Ferguson takes Lofty. Shout out to Lewis Johnson, Jamie Higgins, Trent Meyer, Junior Paul, and Jose Ramirez. First-time All-Stars. A lot of young dudes in the league right now. The only guys that are double-digit All-Star appearances. Me, Ben, James Wiseman, and Lofty. That's it. So the 3 clones and Wiseman are the only people that have been to the All-Star game in double digits amounts of times. That's kind of nuts. At the All-Star break, I am at the top of the MVP race, averaging 25-7 and 5.5. 3 stocks. Let's hope we can hold on. In the standings, 33-15, Blazers at the top of the Western Conference. And Spurs are 27-22, but I need to point something out. Where are the Kings? The Kings are 25-25. What happened here? Brian Blake, Isaac Okoro, Alexander Burke. They got old. So Zaire Williams is coming off the bench for reasons I don't know. They're deeper than I thought. Oh, DJ Stewart. They're deeper than I thought, but they're not the same team anymore. Kind of really excited. Meanwhile, the Jazz are 17-32, and Lofty's going to the lottery without having his pick. All right, trades so far for this season, nothing all that interesting so far. Wow, the Kings traded Marvin Bagley to the Bucks for Jamal Sparks and a 2040 first rounder. All right, Spurs traded Sam Bradley and Dave McKnight for Rudy Aldridge and Spencer Fields. I don't know who any of those people are. I also don't remember who Lyle Lambert is. He went to the Warriors for Lyle Hill. So Lyle for Lyle. That's the first time that's ever happened. Oh, okay. This one might be interesting. Tudor Busca, who was starting for the Jazz, and a second rounder for Lonnie Grant. I can't imagine Lonnie Grant's all that good because Tudor Busca wasn't. Jazz are just rotating through all of their garbage. Wenli Yee and Harold Morris Sr. for Vlad Olich and Josh Webster. All right, now we're talking. So Blazers trade Stacey Hawkins and a top 3 protected 2039 pick for Randy Sloan and a 2037 top 3 protected Rockets pick. I don't even know who that guy is. Randy Sloan. So I have a Lester Sloan. Maybe he's Randy Sloan's brother. Randy Sloan's a 72. Glad we made that trade just to swap first rounders. By the way, contract deadline came and went. I did not re-sign yet. Doesn't mean that I can't, but I'm at least going to free agency. 2 weeks to go. Playoff picture looks like this. Blazers once again at the top of the West. We all know how well that worked out for me last year. Kings sneaking into the playoffs right now. They are the 7 seed and by all accounts will make it. 1.5 lead on the Warriors, but Houston Rockets, I don't want them to be the 8 seed. That's who knocked me out. And the San Antonio Spurs are on the outside looking in 38-38. I guess that's what happens when Ben is hurt for the large majority of the year. He is back now, but they are going to need to go on a run. A game behind the Warriors. They only have 6 left. 8 games to play for the Warriors. This one could get tight. I don't know if Ben gets in, but I definitely don't want to see Ben as the 8 seed in the playoffs. That's terrible. The Spurs are better than that. I'm not happy about the way this is shaking out. So the Jazz would have been projected to pick 2, where they would have taken A- Johan Fredriksson, whose comp is, he would be the Swedish Manute Bull. Gotta get him, man. Gotta get that dude. A- potential, averaging 18-15, 3 blocks in Sweden. Good for him. Joey Ramsey is the guy that's projected to go first in all these other drafts, and he comps to Bill Cartwright, so I can't imagine wanting to do that. All right, give me an MVP. Give me an MVP. Give me an MVP. MVP! 25-7-5 for what I would imagine to be the number 1 seeded Portland Trail Blazers. Luckily for me, Ben pinched a nerve in his back for 4 to 6 weeks. I shot 46% from 3, and I am the 2037 NBA's most valuable player. That one's going to help. Alex Sykes, Rookie of the Year, 14 points, 8.5 boards, and 2 assists for the Milwaukee Bucks. He was the 13th pick in the NBA draft last year. Lewis Johnson wins 6th Man of the Year. He scored 26 a game off the bench. Jeez. All right, here we go. Defensive Player of the Year is next. This would be so big. Can we get it? Can we get it? Eyes closed. Ulf Fredrickson? Who the hell are you? I'm just kidding. I know who you are. 7 and 11, 1.5 steals, 2.2 blocks. This is not his first award. I believe he won one 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that. 2036, 2037. Okay, so he won it back to back. It was last year. I thought Ben won it last year, but that must have been 2 years ago. My memory's terrible. Anyway, congrats to Ulf Fredrickson. I could have used it. And Junior Paul, most improved player. He averaged 30 a game. That is insanity. What did he average last year? 18? Okay, so he went from averaging this guy's career. So he didn't score at all in his rookie year. Averaged 6 a game in 33. Then took the leap to average 33 points a game. He must not have played. That must be one game. There's no way he averaged 0 assists. So this is last year was his first legitimate year. He averaged 18, and then he took a huge leap. Wow, that dude can score. Ooh, Randy Ayers, Coach of the Year. All right, Josh Engleman, Ben Rasa, first team All-NBA. So even with Ben missing a chunk of time, Laffy does not pass him for first team All-NBA. Laffy also doesn't make second team All-NBA. Or third team. So either Laffy got hurt or he had like a really bad year. Ryan Bosch still there, 83 overall, coming down to the home stretch of the career. Ben and I both first team all defense. No sign of Laffy there. And all rookie. Did either of us get anybody? No. Nice. All right, so Ben misses the playoffs. Perfect. I am the 1 seed. I don't get the Rockets, so I don't have to worry about that. And Sacramento is on the opposite side of the bracket. So if there was ever a year for the Portland Trail Blazers to win the NBA title, now is the year. Ben leads the league in scoring 32.5 a game. I don't know how many. He didn't play like the full allotment of games. How many games did he play? All right, he played 66 games. He deserves it. But where is Laffy hiding? Laffy averaged 26. 5 and 5. Yeah, I get it. All right, so Laffy got 17 estimated wins added. Horace Gordon added 8. That's 25. There's a lot of negative dudes. Yeah, it's pretty close. All right, time for playoff basketball. It's only Portland. Here we go. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I'm going to get bounced as the 1 seed 2 straight years. I hope I'm hurt. The only thing that would make sense right now is if I'm hurt. I got beat by 18 in game 3. I got beat by 40 in game 1 on my own floor. And I played. I had 11. Oh, that one's going to come back to hurt. Overtime loss by 3. I had 32. And I dropped by 18 in Golden State. And I'm not hurt. Oh my God. Is Golden State good? 86, 85, 88, 79, 81. No. Guys, I gotta win 4 straight in the first round to not get beat again? Oh. And for the second straight season, behind 34 from something Fitzgerald, the Portland Trail Blazers go home as the 1 seed in the Western Conference playoffs. Engleman finishes with 27, 9, and 5 in 40 minutes. Not enough. We actually got shit lucky. We had to outscore them by 16 to force overtime in the 4th. It's breaking my heart. It really, truly is. I mean, we were better than them all year. Those stats don't show it, but we were. Oh my God, I got dumped by 2-8. This is The Josh Engleman LeBron James clone might be the biggest choke artist in NBA history, given where my team was entering each year. Like, it's just been an embarrassment the entire time. Get me out of here. I hope I leave Portland. Let me go team up with Laffy and we can get a ring. Good, Kings are out. Warriors get swept immediately after stomping me. And the Washington Wizards, with Junior Paul averaging 40 a game in the finals in a sweep, picks up the MVP award for the finals. Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, Trae Young retires. Hell of a career in Atlanta. Shea retires. De'Aaron Fox retires. Wasn't on a team. None of these guys were any good still. Miles Turner, DiVincenzo, Daniel Gafford. Why did I say Daniel Gafford? Like anybody gives a shit about that. Colin Sexton finally gone. Oh, pour one out for Bol. Never had the career I thought he would. He blows up. Oh, okay. I feel like I haven't seen this dude's name in forever. Zion retires. Had a relatively pedestrian career. Started off pretty lethal, but played every year in New Orleans. Kudos. Anybody relevant? Jason Kidd retires as a coach, so Spurs need a new assistant. Zion, Trae Young, and Devin Booker. 3 new members of the Hall of Fame. Shout out Devin Booker. All right, Zion gets his jersey in the rafters. Devin Booker gets his jersey retired for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jaylen Brown plays the entire 21-year career with the Celtics, gets it retired. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ends up with the Rockets for 12 years, gets his jersey retired. And Trae Young gets it for a 19-year career with Atlanta. What a hell of a class. All right, league meetings. Team odds in the lottery will be based on the standing rules. No. The bonus, who cares? Trade deadline will be 1 week later. That got approved. Tiebreaker seed teams for the lottery. Who cares? Division winners get the top 3 seeds. Who cares? No realignment. This should be fun. So the Clippers, who made the finals, should have been not here, but the Jazz would have been getting the second best odds. They are in the lottery with a shot from Orlando, but keep a close eye here. If the Clippers win the lottery, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Okay, so they fall to 4. Jazz get the 11th pick. Cavs win the lottery. Spurs need a head coach. Spurs bring back Doug Livingston. And they hired Jacob Daly as their new assistant instead of Jason Kidd. The Mavs take Johan Fredrickson. He's an 81 overall. Kept that Manute Bol comp. That is who should have gone. Wait. Oh, so the Clippers traded. Oh, no, they fell. So, never mind. God, messing up those lottery odds. Anyway, Johan Fredrickson doesn't go 1. He goes 2. Should have gone 1. Joey Ramsey as Bill Cartwright doesn't sound very interesting. Jazz end up with Archie Drew, a 7'1", 23-year-old center out of Dayton that comps to Steven Adams, and somehow Gary Trent. I get, okay, that makes a little bit more sense, I guess. Anyway, where are the Spurs? Oh, whoa. Somehow I ended up with a 13th pick? Is that a trade? Noah Benson, 77 overall. He's an 18-year-old kid out of England. The ceiling of Ron Artest. Has the potential to develop into something special. B+ potential. Okay. I can run with that. That'll work. I also took Ellis Brand, a 6'9", small forward, power forward from Washington. He's 22. Comps to PJ Tucker. Hopefully he becomes real PJ Tucker. A potential. Okay. The question is, will I be on the Portland Trailblazers? All right, Jazz do essentially nothing. A bunch of 1-year deals, and Tomas Gilbert gets 2 years, 18. Spurs do essentially nothing and sign Scott Marshall to 2 years, 13. And the Portland Trailblazers re-sign Josh Engleman, 3 years, $166 million. What a bummer. Thierry McCood gets $54 million. That is a farce, too. Why not leave, man? 2 straight losses as the number 1 seed. Get out of there. Bad juju. All right, Laffy drops 3 again to 94. We're going to be 37 next year. Laffy makes $72 million a year. Well, at least he's leaving with money in his pocket. Horace Gordon 86, Senso Avante up 1 to 82, Kurt Geiger 81, and then it falls off. It completely falls off. Richie Paxton, who was the 5th overall pick in 2035, is already going down. This team just cannot develop anyone. What a waste. Ben stays 99. Calbert Anderson 86. Mark Lloyd drops 2 to 85. That's kind of a bummer. Roman Gornev 83. Malik Holloway up 1 to 82. Lonnie Chandler 81. Oh, other Johan Fredrickson up 1 to 80. Man, that tripped me out. Dustin Neal, former 25th overall pick in 2036, takes the 5-point leap up to 78. Then it kind of falls off. Andrew Adkins, not great. Frankie Leonard, not great. Still have LaMelo Ball, though, 36 years old, 73 overall. Finally, my Blazers. Ooh, I dropped one. 98 overall. Oh, no, the end is near. Roy Stevens holds at 85. Josiah James holds at 83. This is just not a good enough team. Evan Mobley, aging before our eyes, 81. Gerard Gill up 3 to an 80, 26 pick last year. That'll work. Adrian Parker, 80. McCoud, 80. It's just kind of a bummer, man. I don't think that we have enough to do it. I need to carry it, and I don't think I have it in me anymore. Alrighty, season 17 in the books. I'm lucky enough to pick up a little bit. 59 points thanks to the MVP award. But Ben still gets 30, first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense, still an All-Star, still beat me for most points per game. So gaining 29 is awesome. That's not going to be enough. I need more. Laffy squeezes himself into the scoring here with just 2 points for being an All-Star. Did not accrue any points anywhere else. So I win season 17. I'm just not sure it's enough. All right. Current total standings as we leave season 17. I pick up 29. I'm at 604. I am 80 points behind Ben. That's my dog, if you were curious. I assume you can hear that. 80 points short of Ben. Laffy only gets 2. That's his worst season since season 8. I'm hoping I can hold on. I don't know how long we'll go. I mean, Ben and I are still... Ben, Laffy, and I are all still in the 90s, so I figure we have a couple seasons left. I hope we don't retire early. I hope I don't retire early. It looks like we're all going to be on our teams for a while. I just need the Blazers to win a playoff series for once. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I appreciate you guys for checking it out. We'll be back tomorrow for season 18.